Section 17 of How to Cook Fish. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. How to Cook Fish by Olive Green. Section 17. 22 Ways to Cook Haddock. Broiled haddock 1. Clean and dry a fresh haddock, rub with vinegar, sprinkle with flour, and broil on a well-greased gridiron. Serve with shrimp or anchovy sauce. Broiled haddock 2. Soak the fish for an hour in a marinade of oil and vinegar. Drain, wipe dry, broil, and serve with melted butter. Broiled haddock à la maître d'hôtel. Clean and split a haddock, season with salt and pepper, dredge with flour, and broil. Serve with maître d'hôtel sauce. Broiled smoked haddock. Rub the fish with melted butter, season with pepper, and broil. Serve very hot. Fried fillets of haddock 1. Skin, clean and fillet a haddock. Season with pepper and salt, dip into egg and crumbs, and fry brown in deep fat. Fried fillets of haddock 2. Cut the fish into fillets and marinade in oil and vinegar with a little onion. Drain, dip in batter, then in crumbs, and fry in deep fat. Serve with tomato sauce. Fried smoked haddock. Soak a haddock for 4 hours in olive oil to cover. Drain and fry in a frying pan with a little of the oil. Season with pepper and serve very hot. Baked haddock 1. Make a stuffing of equal parts of chopped bacon and breadcrumbs. Season with salt and pepper, anchovy essence, and add a raw egg to bind. Stuff a cleaned haddock and sew up. Mix 1 tablespoonful of flour with 1 of cold water, add 1 cupful of boiling water, and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Add 1 tablespoonful of butter and 2 tablespoonfuls of essence of anchovy. Pour the sauce into a baking pan. Put the fish on it and bake for an hour, basting as required. Baked haddock 2. Make a stuffing of 1 cupful of cracker crumbs, 1/4 of a cupful of butter and salt, minced onion, pickles, pepper, and parsley to season. Stuff the fish, sew up, cover with strips of salt pork, dredge with flour, and bake until brown, basting as required. Serve with any preferred sauce. Baked haddock 3. Stuff the fish with crumbs and chopped veal, seasoning to taste and using a raw egg to bind. Rub with beaten egg, sprinkle with crumbs, and bake in a moderate oven, basting with melted butter as required. Serve with anchovy sauce. Baked fillets of haddock. Clean and fillet a fish, put into a pan with melted butter, and season with pepper, salt, and lemon juice. Sprinkle with minced parsley, cover with buttered paper, and bake in the oven. Serve with Italian sauce. Baked haddock with sauce. Clean and cut up the fish and remove the bones. Cut into small pieces. Butter a baking dish, sprinkle with crumbs, put in a layer of the fish, and spread with crumbs seasoned with salt, pepper, thyme, and grated onion, and mixed to a paste with raw egg. Repeat until the dish is full, having crumbs and butter on top. Add enough milk to moisten and bake. For the sauce, simmer the bones and trimmings of the fish, strain, season, and thicken with a teaspoonful each of butter and flour, cooked together and blended with a little hot water. Baked haddock with oyster stuffing. Remove the skin, head, and tail, and take out as many bones as possible. Divide into 2 fillets. Sprinkle with salt and brush with lemon juice. Lay 1 fillet on a greased fish sheet in a dripping pan, and cover thickly with seasoned oysters dipped in buttered cracker crumbs. Cover with the other fillet. Brush with egg slightly beaten. Cover with buttered crumbs, and bake for 50 minutes in a moderate oven. Serve with hollandaise sauce. Haddock rarebit. Cut the haddock into slices an inch thick, free from bone and skin. Lay in a greased baking dish and season with salt and pepper. Grate sufficient cheese to cover, and season with salt, red pepper, and mustard. Make to a smooth paste with cream or beaten egg. Put into a hot oven and cook until the cheese melts and browns and the fish is firm. Take up carefully on a platter and pour 1 tablespoonful of sherry over each slice. Boiled haddock with white sauce. Boil the fish in salted and acidulated water, with a bunch of parsley to season. Cook together 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and 1 of flour, and add salt, pepper, and grated nutmeg to season. Add 2 cupfuls of boiling water. Bring to the boil, strain, add 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and the juice of a lemon. Pour over the fish and serve. Boiled haddock with egg sauce. Mix finely grated breadcrumbs with half the quantity of chopped beef suet. Season with minced parsley, shallot, thyme, pepper, salt, and grated nutmeg. Bind with a raw egg. Stuff and sew up the fish and boil in salted water. For the sauce, melt 1 tablespoonful of butter, add 2 of flour, and cook thoroughly. Add 2 cupfuls of boiling water and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Add 2 chopped hard-boiled eggs. Season to taste, pour over the fish, and serve. Boiled haddock with lobster sauce. Boil the fish gently in salted boiling water to cover. Melt 3 tablespoonfuls of butter, add 2 tablespoonfuls of flour, and cook thoroughly. Add gradually 2 cupfuls of boiling water and cook until thick. Season with lemon juice and cayenne. Strain the sauce and reheat. Add the finely cut meat of a small boiled lobster and the pounded coral. Pour over the fish and serve. Stewed haddock. Split the fish lengthwise and cut into pieces. Boil the bones and trimmings in water to cover and strain. Butter a baking dish. Put the fish into it with the flesh downward, and sprinkle each piece with salt, cayenne, mace, and flour. Pour over it 2 cupfuls of the fish liquor. Cover and simmer for 20 minutes. Add 2 teaspoonfuls of anchovy essence and 1 cupful of sherry. Blend together 2 tablespoonfuls each of flour and butter. Make smooth with a little of the gravy and thicken all of it. Simmer for 10 minutes and serve with the gravy poured over the fish. Garnish with lemon and parsley. Haddocks and oysters. Clean and fillet a haddock. Cover the trimmings with water and add the liquor drained from a pint of oysters. Add a slice of onion, a pinch of powdered sweet herbs, and a slice of carrot. Simmer to form a stock. Put a layer of sliced onion into a saucepan and arrange upon it the fillets of fish and a pint of oysters. Sprinkle with salt and pepper, add the juice of a lemon, cover with sliced onion, strain the stock over, cover, and simmer until the fillets are tender. Arrange the fillets on a hot dish with the oysters, strain the liquid, thicken it with the yolks of 4 eggs, pour over, and serve. Fillets of haddock à la royale. Prepare the fillets and put into a basin with a marinade of oil and lemon juice seasoned with pepper, salt, minced parsley, and chopped shallots. Drain. Dip into batter and fry in deep fat. Serve with any preferred sauce. Haddock à la crème. Boil the fish in salted and acidulated water. Melt 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and cook in it 2 heaping tablespoonfuls of flour. Add 4 cupfuls of milk and cook until thick, stirring constantly. Season with pepper, salt, grated onion, and minced parsley. Put the fish into a serving dish, skin it carefully, and pour the sauce over it. Put a border of mashed potatoes around the fish, rub with melted butter, and put into the oven until the potato is brown. Haddock cutlets. Prepare a sauce according to directions given in the preceding recipe, using 1/4 the quantity of milk. Mix the sauce with cold cooked haddock, minced very fine, and cool. Shape into cutlets, dip into egg and crumbs, and fry in deep fat. End of section 17. Read by Dennis Sayers in Modesto, California for LibriVox. Spring 2007.